an update on what has been going on in Sudan. Bodies are piling up. Babies are dying. Hunger, starvation is the cause. And the world is simply not paying attention to what's happening in Sudan. A global hunger group says that famine has now spread to 2 major regions of war-torn Sudan, including the city of El Fasher in Darfur, which is where fighting has been raging for more than a year. The Rapid Support Forces, the RSF, a paramilitary group accused of war crimes, they've surrounded the city and they've cut off food and aid for months now. Now, the hunger crisis is so bad that experts are calling it the worst humanitarian crisis on the planet. The United Nations says that more than 40,000 people have been killed since the war began in 2023. Aid workers, however, say that that number is actually much, much higher. More than 14 million people have fled their homes. And in places like Kadugli, places like El Fasher, families are literally eating leaves and animal feed just in order to survive. Now, the hunger report says famine has officially hit those 2 cities with more than 375,000 people already starving to death and another 6 million at risk. Sudan's war has destroyed crops, it's blocked aid, and it's pushed hospitals and schools to collapse. For Americans, this matters. I mean, it should matter just because it's a humanitarian crisis. It should matter because awful things are happening in a place that we have access to, in a place that we can offer aid to, in a place that we can support. It should be a humanitarian issue, full stop. It should be a human issue, full stop. But if that ain't your bag, caring about people, the United States should care. Americans should care. It matters because famine fuels migration, terrorism, and instability across Africa. And that ain't good for regional stability, and that's not good for the U.S.'s interests, if you care about U.S. interests. But again, we should care because we should care. Moreover, the United States is one of the few powers that can pressure both sides to stop. But shocker, Washington has remained quiet, even as entire towns are vanishing from hunger. The report ends with one urgent call. That call is for a ceasefire. And without a ceasefire, millions of people, this is not hyperbole, millions of people could die before the end of the year. Millions of people. We need a ceasefire now.